Hey, I'm Paul. I'm the owner of PM Marketing, and I'm here today with Big Dave Williams. How you doing, Dave?
Oh, fantastic, man. As always, doing great. Yep.
All right. Well, Dave, you've been a licensed insurance agent for how long now?
I'll say it's about a year and a half,
About a year and a half. Okay.
year and three
And
months, year and 3 months.
give me your impression the first few days into the business. What was
Oh,
your biggest pet peeve? Would you like? Would you not like?
dude, I'll tell you, I dreaded dial days. You call 200 people and you maybe book two or three appointments if you're lucky. And then you go drive all the way to the other side of town and you get no show reports. Then you end up doing nothing but waste gas and put wear and tear on your car, man. I figured there had to be a better way than that, man. And that, God, yeah, it was
And let
terrible.
me ask you this, when you reached out to your upline and said, hey, what am I doing wrong? What were the two things that they told you the most?
Keep dialing.
And
That's the two that keep dialing.
buy
And you
what?
buy more leads, but you gotta buy a bunch of leads, man. That's the other thing. But yeah, they'd always say, "Oh, you're not spending enough on lead costs, man. You're only buying $1,000 worth of leads. You should be buying more than that." I'm like, oh man, really?
Yeah, well, let me ask you this. How many times do you remember buying the same lead from a different vendor?
I've bought the same lead from different vendors several times, and then different the same lead from the same vendor a few times.
From the same vendor.
I mean, I've gotten,
Okay.
like, oh, did you already called me? And then I look back like, yeah, I guess I did call you. I didn't, because you don't know until you go back and check.
And let
And
me ask
it's
you
very
this.
frustrating.
How many of those supposed exclusive leads did you pay for more than twice?
All of those, I've paid for many leads over and over. It seems like, I mean, I really can't put a number on it, but too many to where it's going to cost me too much in lead costs, man.
Yeah, I hear that from a lot of agents. And the big question that I have is this. After buying all those leads, after spending all that time dialing, after driving to all of those appointments, what do you think about the insurance business at that point?
It's very frustrating. Ready to get out of it. I mean, to be honest with you, or just got to be better ways. I'm trying to look at other different avenues on it and see if there's a better way, if leads costs are better, if their leads are better, if they're, I mean, or a different way to do it. And it's frustrating, man, because it seems this is 2021 at the time of 2022, excuse me. And we're still driving around people's houses during COVID and going inside of their house and not even able to get in because people feel uncomfortable you going there to begin with. I mean, come on, man. There's got
Yeah.
to be more modern ways to do this.
So let me ask you, I do understand that someone in your upline, a fellow named Greg, who is one of our longest standing clients, he kind of turned you onto the system.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what did you think when he first told you that you were going to get leads that wanted to hear from you, that knew who you were, and that were going to book on your calendar?
Dude, I was all over that, man. I was like, oh, are you serious? I don't have to go chase them down. I don't got to have dial day, and be on the phone all day and get nothing. They call me. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm in. That's
Yeah,
the better way to do it.
yeah, it is. It's definitely a better way. So how do you like it now as opposed to then? Is it
Oh
a little
man,
bit better for you?
a little bit, man. It's a lot better. It's more streamlined. Everything is more streamlined. It's just easier. I mean, you don't have to waste time. Number one, you don't have to waste your time in dialing. Number two, you don't have to waste your money on buying all these leads that don't really work, or they're aged or old leads, for that matter, or repeated leads. And number three, you don't gotta drive around. I don't have to drive. I can do this right from the comfort of my home. Or if I'm in somewhere else, I can do it right from there. And that makes it so much easier because it's called technology. We're in 2022 now. It's got to be a better way. And this is the better way.
And let me ask you, for the ones that don't book on your calendar, because I understand about 25% are booking on your calendar.
Mhm.
The ones that don't, when you call them, how's the reception with them?
Like, oh, you finally called me. I was wondering when you were going to call.
Okay, so you do get that.
I do
And
get that. I
your
still every now and
credibility is
then,
pretty built
yeah,
up by the time you get to them, right?
yeah, because they already know, they already expect it, you know. Or if somebody doesn't show up on the meeting inbound, you know, when you're on the calendar, you can always just they'll, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot, you know, and they'll say they forgot. And then, but once you remind them, and they, okay, yeah, I remember, because they're actually out there looking for it. I mean, like right then and there, like real time.
Right. So you went from people telling you that they didn't fill out the form. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I already
Exactly.
bought it yesterday.
Exactly. Yep.
You're the 15th person to call me today.
Exactly.
Stop calling me.
Yep.
I had one person tell me that they had an agent in their downline that they threatened to call the cops on him.
Yikes.
So it's a little bit better when they know you're going to call, isn't it?
You know, that's the one thing is better, but here's the thing I like the most. I think that the biggest thing about, especially for female agents, having to go to a stranger's home, number one, it's kind of scary depending on the neighborhood that it's in, or even if they're not in the neighborhood, it's just, you know, by themselves and they're going to a stranger's home. You don't know who's going to answer the door, you know. And I go to a house and I see you know, I go on this lady, I swear to God, she had a beard, like right here. The whole house smelled like cat, you know what?
Oh boy.
My eyes are on fire, burning from it. And she says, oh, you can come to give me my money. I'm like, could give you your money? No, I'm here to you looking for insurance. Oh, well, I'm unemployed right now. I thought that you were coming over to show me how I can get some money.
Oh,
Walked out of the house smelling like I had to go in the shower. So I said, I'm not going to nobody's house ever again.
so what would you say to a new agent in the business or an agent that's been in the business for a while and is just tired of playing the lead game? What would you tell them about our lead generation system?
Lead generation system is phenomenal. I mean, it's very automatic, systematic, very modernized, easy. You know, you just take leads. You just take the leads with the system, and
And
you
how's the
answer the
cost
call.
for you?
Cost is way lower. I mean, gosh, because when you configure, you're buying all these tons of leads over and over and over again. That price adds up before you know it. That credit card bill is so high, or the credit card bill is just not gonna approve you. So this is way better, and you can track it better this way too.
Dave, I really appreciate you coming on Zoom with
Hey,
me
man.
today. Sorry I'm looking like this today, but hey, it's
Don't worry about it, man. That's the beauty of it when you can work from
yeah, that's
from
the
your
beauty
office.
of it. Don't have to put on the suit and drive to
You don't got to drive everywhere. You're good. This is beauty of the business right here. And I always say one last thing, if I can say, if there's any new agents out there that are really wanting to get into insurance, you know, no matter what your age is, no matter what your background is, you know, but if you're looking to get out there and make an honest, good living, helping families, helping people, doing the right thing, this is the way to do it, guys. This is the way to do it. Make your life simple. Work smarter, not harder. And you can do it from anywhere. You can be on the beach, you can be in the mountains, you can be at home. Best way to do business.
Thank you so much, Dave, for coming on, and we'll talk with you soon. Good
All
luck,
right, man.
and continue
Thank
to
you.
protect those families. Bye-bye.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.